And welcome back to Talking Time with Randi. This is season 2, episode 3. I was fucked up. I was down bad. Seasonal depression got to me. So I fell off a little bit. But we back. And thank y'all for tuning in. I missed y'all. I always feel better when I talk to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this. So, I want to talk. There's a lot we have to talk about. I've been on social media in my little hiatus, and it's been a shit show. So basically, I'm here to discuss a lot of people talking about like Will and Jada. One, I'm gonna just be real with you. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see little clips. Because I actually did used to really watch the Red Table Talk. Like, I actually did like that podcast. I thought it was a dope ass fucking concept. I love how open and vulnerable that she is. And as a podcaster, it's very hard to be open and vulnerable because people do stupid shit like this. So we're just gonna hop into it. I know y'all see like people talking shit about Jada and Will Smith, and I'm not here to even stand up for their relationship because that's not my job. But one thing that I just want people to do, one thing that we have to do is we need to shut the fuck up. Like, we need to stop talking before we look into stuff. Thank you. That goes for everything. If you actively didn't do the research, or if you actively didn't like look at it, how are you to speak on it? That's sort of kind of weird, because it's like you're just following what others are saying. It's like you're seeing what the masses are saying and you're going along with it. And this is what I mean by social media is really fucking with us. Where is our individuality? Where is the hard work? Where is like the effort? The effort. This episode is called The Effort. Let's get into it. We as people, and I literally always say this, and I really hate repeating myself, but it's like I really want y'all to see it, and I really want y'all to understand it. Like, we as people have fucking lost it. Besides everything being digital now, we have fucking lost it. I think social media is wonderful. People that know me know that Twitter is my favorite. Twitter is my open diary. Twitter doesn't have to be exactly about my life, but it's somewhere where I can just talk my shit. Period. And people take social media too literal, and it just kills me. Like, even just in the comments of like I like looking at the neighborhood talk because I like urban, the urban lifestyle. So I look at the neighborhood talk. I really don't like the shade room. I feel like how they blog, it feeds into the masses. And I like people that are biased because you get the whole thing. You're not getting just what they're paying you to get. Because some people, if you didn't know, get paid, like pay people to be put on certain blogs. Like they be paid, and that's like payola. So yeah. So even in the comments, it's just like, do we actively look at what we're typing before we're typing it and hit send? Are you guys actively reading the fucking article before commenting? I don't know. I work in customer service. It's the little shit for me. So it's like people calling, talking about how to access the job application. I'm scared for my son's generation. If the people who are my age can't even get it together, where is the effort? It's like we all aspire to have this money. Like we all magically want to get rich, but don't want to put in the fucking work. Smoke break, y'all. Here's the deal. It's nothing to say you want to be something. Shit, I want to be an astronaut. You see how I just sat there and said I want to be an astronaut for like a minute and nothing happened? That's what y'all be doing. People say they want to do too much and don't actually work towards it. If it's meant to you, yes, it will come to you, but at some point you also have to put the hard work in. And it's like, I feel like because we have, and as I always say, we have social media, we have so much access, we can't do it anymore. It's like we forgot what it is to be without, right? Because it's been so long since we've been without. And it's like, it's scary because it's like now people need these phones and the little things that the phones can do to do little shit. And it's like, where's the effort? What happened to humanity? I didn't care so much about this before I had a kid, right? Because all I had to worry about was myself. And that's the glory of having a kid. And that's why when all my friends are like, oh, I want a baby. I want a baby. I want a baby. I just want a kid. I want a kid. I tell them, for what? It's not that having a kid is not a beautiful experience, because I don't know what the fuck I would do without my son now that I have my son. But how do you actively expect to raise someone in a world like this? On top of, I'm 26, okay? I'm at that age where I'm really finding myself, but not really. Like this has been the most awkward time of my life. And it makes me emotional because it's like every time I think I found myself, I don't. I lose it again. It's not even lose it, but it's like it's right there. Like, this is Randi, and I can't grab because I'm not finished yet. I'm not done doing the work. Again, the effort. You see where I'm going? So it's like I sit here and I think about, I remember I read something, this was a while back, but it always stuck with me. Kids will no longer get trophies. They all get a participation trophy. You know what I said? As a mom, fuck that. If my son sucks, he fucking sucks. He's a fucking loser, period. You fucking suck. Get better. Do better, or this is not for you. Because sometimes some things are just not for you, and you will know it, right? So boom. That set me off. Then you get into sensitivity, how we can't speak about certain things, where it's like freedom of speech gets turned into hate speech, gets turned into ignorance, get turns into you see where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyways, so I just get confused and scared, right? I'm gonna put this out. I get confused and scared because it's like, what happened? What happened to it being okay to lose? It sucks. The same thing that sucks is rejection. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that we have to go through. We're not all gonna get something. We're not always gonna win. We have to take losses to understand how to get back up, adjust our crown, and keep fucking pushing, right? So I get lost because it's like the simple things we can't do. Example, I get asked on a daily, what positions are open? Right? And this may seem little to you, but it's like, just think about this. People know how to apply for jobs. We know how to apply for jobs. But you instead want to call and ask how to do it, where to go, instead of simply do the work to do it. Like, it's simple things. It's simple things. Like, I'm not complaining about my job. I love my job, but it's like take me away from the job and think about just humanity. It's simple fucking things. Like, I don't, doesn't sit right with me. Now I'm gonna get deep. Critical race theory. In the school system, we already weren't taught the truth in history, right? And that's where the disconnect in a lot of humans come, because we have to understand some things are just also how we're raised. Like, it's just what we're taught. It's in our household. It's what we see our parents do. It's normalized to us. So there's certain things that we do, certain things that we say. Every culture has it, right? We send our kids to school, and we have to do this so that our kids can succeed in this fucking fucked up world already, which is just mind fucking to me, because you're already not teaching my kids simple things, like, and you're gonna see where this all goes back to the effort. But it's like, you already go to school, they don't teach you the simple things. They don't teach you what you really need. Like, I'm sorry, when I went to school, call me an old fart now if you're young and you're listening. I graduated in 2013. So me emerging into adulthood, the simple necessities I needed in life was not taught in school, like, at all. So now we're stepping into an era where they're trying to wash down our history. And I don't want people to feel bad, because at the end of the day, how can you, I want us to be realistic. I'm gonna take off my hood. At the end of the day, how can we expect people, or how can we expect humans to feel bad for something that they didn't do? They can empathize, and if they don't empathize, that's a little weird, but we can't get mad at it, right? Like, we can't really be like, by default, you're racist. I don't think that at all. I just feel like they're probably like, what the fuck that got to do with me? And if you fucking listen to them, a lot of people are like, what the fuck that got to do with me? That has nothing to do with me, right? But this is where, as people, the effort, it does have something to do with us. If we are teaching our children hatred or saying certain things, because our children are sponges, if they're saying certain things or seeing certain things or seeing your body language when you're interacting with people, they're going to also grow up to do that, right? Okay. So if we're in school and we're not teaching our children the truth about history, which I'm sorry, is fucked up, and it's nobody else's fault but the man who came and stole everybody. I still feel like that's important because there's already not a lot of positive representation of a lot of cultures. Besides, and I hate to say it and I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it, the white man. So I feel like we as people, and I'm not reading, I just really am trying to gather my thoughts because I don't want to say anything the wrong way and offend anybody, but it's sort of kind of like, this is getting weird. It's really getting weird. And I can't be the only one that feels like it's getting weird. I grew up in the mix of all this, so I'm literally watching it change. Is this how our grandparents felt? Oh God, this is just dreadful. Because how can we really wash away or wash down our history? Not even our history, but the history that was built upon America, because we don't want certain people to feel bad. We can't help if they feel bad. That's your feelings. You need to deal with that. That might be due to their environment. Let's just be technical. If their parents are acting racist or doing things that could be racist or saying racist things, my nigga, well, if their parents are doing things that could be deemed as racist, then they should feel some type of way. I'm fucking sorry. I'm fucking sorry, because this is what people had to go through. I went to first of all, you guys need to visit the African American Museum in Springfield if you haven't. Also, if you're a Springfield native, I advise you to tap into your fucking history. Tap into the history of fucking Springfield. Learn Springfield. Learn how deep rooted shit was in Springfield. And also stop disrespecting Springfield. No, it's not Atlanta. No, it's not Miami. No, it's not Cali. But god damn it could be something if we had a lot more fucking respect for it. I'm just fucking saying. You know what I mean? But that's another, the effort in the people. Springfield this, Springfield that. Okay, well, boom. How else do you want it? What do you really expect? Just do the work, do the history, learn Springfield, learn the history in general. The effort in it needs to be done. So boom, go to the African American Museum in Springfield. It's downtown in the Tower Square Plaza. I did a little acting thing with my friend. It was fun. It was cool. But I also visited, and this one really, it was just distasteful. But I liked it. But it was just distasteful because, when we go to school, or when I went to school, how they depicted it, and I know it's probably shittier now because what? But when I went to school and they depicted everything that happened in history, it was sort of kind of washed. It wasn't sort of kind of, it was definitely washed. And then when I went to this museum, I seen how they were transported over here. I seen just a lot more in-depth details about it, and it sort of kind of struck me, like it made me feel bad, because not even sort of kind of feel bad, it was just sort of kind of like an eye-opener, because it's like, wow, like I didn't know how much my people have sacrificed, and then the treatment that we endured was fucked up. And it's like, unfortunately, that's how America was built. So it's like, how come we don't want to highlight that, or not even highlight that, but how come we don't? How come we don't want to like inform our children about it? And then this is where me as a parent is sort of kind of like, man, listen, my son is gonna know. I want my son to know who he is. My son is an African American man. My son is, I'm a lot. I'm a lot. My family trees a lot of stuff, honestly, y'all. And his father is Jamaican. So it's like, I want him to know all his history. I want him to be enlightened on everything, so that as a black man, he can succeed and he never feels like he was unaware. And that's because I put the effort in to do that, because I know no one else is going to do that. You know what I'm saying? That just goes back to just us as people. We need to put the effort in. We need to always enlighten people. And that's why I feel like that whole cancel culture, or not even cancel culture, I just feel like instead of ostracizing people all the time because they might be loud and wrong, how about we educate them in a nice way? Not even in a nice way. If you want to, if they said some shit that was terrible, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, yo, you were fucking wrong. Look at this motherfucking article right here. You know what I'm saying? And let it be some real shit. And then they pull them aside and be like, yo, don't ever be loud or wrong like that again. But like, we need to, as people do better, put the effort into that we can always be better people. Because I just feel like as individuals right now, we're all lost. We're all lost because we're not putting the effort in to really get to know ourselves, to really get to know anything. 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 And I have to say it again. And that's why I'm so outraged about the critical race theory situation too, because it's like, now what? Now, what else aren't our kids gonna fucking learn? What else are they gonna be so fucking oblivious to? Because there's already so much sensitivity in the world. You have to, as I just said, fucking freedom of speech gets turned into fucking what? Like we can't, as people, just do anything. And now it's getting sickening. Now it's getting sickening. Because it's like, now, like, what next? What the fuck is going to happen next? I don't know. I hope I wasn't rambling too much for y'all. I hope y'all were following me, but it's just like, I'm scared. And that's why my friends be telling me, I can't wait to have a kid. Honey, I know it's going to happen. I'm not saying don't have them, but it's like, you can wait. You can wait. It's a stressful situation. Like, it's a stressful situation. Really got to set your kid up for, like, success so that they don't fail already. Because I'm sorry, I hate to bring it to race, but as any other culture but white, we already made to fucking fail, bro. We're already made to fucking fail, bro. Whether it be we getting money illegally or whether we getting money the right way, either way, we're gonna fucking fail, bro. Because we don't get the same advantages that some people get. And it's like, how is that still a thing in fucking 2021 when people try to tell me racism isn't a thing? I'm sorry. I feel like critical race theory might be a part of racism. Pause. For the cause. Y'all need to go tap into Soft White Underbelly little YouTube and watch his documentaries. I get high during my mommy time, and I watch documentaries like I told y'all. And I was watching these documentaries on like the KKK because I was really like, how can these people actively be like, I'm gonna be part of this group. I'm gonna wear this little hat, and I'm gonna say what? Fuck the. Exactly. So this podcaster, he actually interviews real life people, and they were in their uniform. And the things that they were saying was like crazy. And this was in might have been 2020, last year. I think it was last year. But they would just be talking about how they got into it and how it's like a brotherhood and how they're like family and how like they don't. One of them lost me. Not all of them said this, but one of them lost me. He was talking about he doesn't hate black people, but he doesn't like them or something. And then he was just a walking contradiction. I'm gonna put the links below for you guys to watch it because it's just like these are the people that are raising children that go to school or are kids that may not be racist yet. And I'm gonna say it as yet because it's like who knows, if they are gonna be, especially now with critical race theory going away. And I'm not saying like they're completely wiping out like Black history, but it's like I feel like when I read, quote me if I'm wrong, and you can always correct me when I'm wrong because I don't want to be loud and wrong. But I think like when I read it a couple weeks ago, they were saying how they wanted to like take away like all like the months that were like Black History Month, Heritage, Spanish Heritage Month, or stuff like that. They want to take it away, and I'm sitting here like, first of all, we already only get a month, and it's the shortest month of the motherfucking year. So you mean to tell me for what is it, 29, 30 days, we can't learn about ourselves? All you're gonna teach us is who made peanut butter. You don't even tell us who really made electricity for real. Did y'all know that? Who else will they tell us about? They don't tell us about a lot of people. The fuck? I don't know. It's just not sitting well with me. It's just not sitting well with me. It's like the effort. And then the effort goes away because people are not going to do the fucking work themselves. So they're really going to just be listening to clickbait headlines, not doing the research, not watching documentaries because they want to be on a goddamn TikTok. They want to be on a goddamn Instagram shaking their ass. They want to be on a goddamn doing this, doing that instead of really sitting down and fucking reading a fucking book or something. Shit, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Even if you don't have children, just like, how do you guys feel about the effort in us humans? Because like, I feel like even when it comes to like relationships, the effort is just not there anymore. Like, and it makes me so sad because it's like, I really am a hopeless romantic. Like, I dead ass want love. I dead ass want to get married. I dead ass want to have a family. Like, I dead ass want to be someone's whole wife. You feel me? And I feel like the effort when it comes to certain relationships or just relationships in general, like even with friendships, it's just not there. Like, not for me, but what I see, it's just not there anymore. It's like when things get hard, people want to run, go talk to other people, go do this, that. And it's just like, how can anyone be in any situation and be half-ass in it, or 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or have a negative mindset on it? Because if you have a negative mindset about anything, it's just not gonna flourish. And like, the effort, how can you expect someone to ride for you if you're not riding for them? Like, the effort, like, I just don't get it. And then it's like when I don't get it. And like, it makes me so unwell because where does that leave us? Like, where are we going? What does this mean for us? Like, as people, like, is marriage gonna go away? Because a lot of people that I speak to say marriage is just paper. And that don't sit well with me because it's more than paper. It's a fucking union. It's a fucking bond. It's a commitment. When I get married to whoever I get married to, if you're watching this, till death do me part, so you better off me. What the fuck you talking about? I'm not leaving. Like, no. Like, I really, nah, no. It's... not even gonna say that. But if you know me, you know what I was thinking in my head. Like, it's bad enough. It's bad enough. Think I'm a fucking... Yeah, y'all know all what that meant. If y'all know me, y'all been watching me for a while, so you know what that means. And if y'all hear me talking to you, you hear what I'm saying when it comes to my situation, even with my child. You understand me? So that whole marriage is just a paper. It's not just a paper. It's a union. It's a bond. It's a commitment. It's a fucking... It's like literally like, not only are we best friends, bro, but we're in this together. We're locked in for life. It's me and you. It's me and you. And some people are willing to just throw that away too much when there's no paper. Even when there's not a paper. And I feel like, and I say that, and some people are going to be like, what do you mean when there's no paper? Of course we're going to throw it away, because what are we doing here? No. A relationship is supposed to be a setup for something. You understand me? I understand females may be dating a date out here. That's okay. Do that. Date to date. I'm 27. I lied to you. I'm 26. I'll be 27 in May. But I'm fucking old. I'm not dating to date no more. Like, I have a kid. I'm sorry. I want a family. If you can't give me that, you need to go. Look at that movement. Hey. You need to fucking go. I'm sorry. The effort. Everything is not always going to be easy either. Okay? And that's okay. I'm not saying that we need to go through the most shit. I'm not saying you need to be getting fucked up. I'm not saying you need to be getting cheated on left and right. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? But we as women all know what the fuck we're willing to take. As fucked up as it sounds, everyone has their own deal breaker. So we all know what we're willing to take, right? So like, I feel like some other people get too scared and they don't want to take that risk. And it's all about taking a risk. Everything that we do in life, guys, if you didn't know, is about taking a risk. You're investing in yourself. What if you're a whole piece of shit? And I say that as, what if you're a whole, like, you really are just not it? Like, you have no talents, nothing. You're taking a risk on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all take risk on ourselves. Take risk on ourselves on a daily. We get it how we get it. No matter how we get it, we getting that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, y'all. It's just the effort. The effort. Everything sometimes is just willing to get thrown away too quickly because of all the access that we are so used to having, that if we can't get it, it's sort of kind of like we don't know what to do. It's like rejection is not a thing anymore. It's scary. It's like the effort as humans literally is going away. It's like we're all, wait, let me not say we're all, because I know. I'm woke. I'm not fake woke. I'm woke. I'm not fake woke. Period. But, you know, they're all entitled. Feel like if it doesn't come to their feet, it's not meant for them to have. I can't get with that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm about sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it with friendships. I'm tired of it in relationships. I'm fucking tired of it. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. It's like we're so selfish. We're all so selfish. We all feel like, okay, but this is what I wanted, and da, da, da. It don't even matter what the other person going through sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God. And a lot of people fight their demons fucking silent as fuck, because we already so judged as individuals. You know, everything we're doing is put underneath a microscope because we have a fucking phone and we always posting shit on social media. So everyone can see what the fuck we going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all know what I'm saying. The effort. It's okay to fight sometimes. It's okay to fight for whatever you want. That job, that person, that situation. It's okay. Your aspirations. Man, listen. If my son's godmother didn't fight for her aspirations and say that she wanted to pursue her dreams, she would not be where she's at right now. And she's not even nowhere near where she's going to be. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if we don't fight for what we truly want as people and put the fucking effort and work in, because she didn't just get there overnight by just dreaming like this. Oh, I'm cute. Oh, I'm gonna be a model. No, nigga, she put the fucking work in. You feel me? I always say I want to be a fucking a better podcaster. I want people to know me. I don't want to be famous. I want people to know me. I want people to chop it up with me. Have conversations. We chop it up. We smoke all that shit. I want to do that shit. I'm not gonna do that shit by dreaming like, oh, I'm fun to talk to. Oh, I'm always fun. Oh, they want to talk to me. I don't know. Like, no, I got to put the work in. You know what I mean? It starts with the consistency. It starts with everything. I know that. It's called put the effort in. You got to put the effort in for what you want. If I want somebody, I'm going to put the effort in to go after that person because I want that person. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, people don't do that. They're willing to give up and it just don't, like I said, fall at their feet. And it's just scary. Scary. Kids don't even get fucking trophies. They're not even getting taught motherfucking the proper race. You're not getting taught the proper life tools. And unfortunately, that also falls on the parents. But at the end of the day, parents go through a lot of shit too. Parents have to sit here and maintain their mental health while raising a kid that they're trying to learn. Do you guys understand that you don't even know who you're raising? I would let that sit good. As I said the first podcast, we're always evolving as people. What was like the first podcast? It was like probably a couple episodes in, y'all know. We're always evolving as people, right? Constantly. So how are you yourself evolving as a person, and then you're raising someone who's evolving as a person? Right? Like, what the fuck? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't know my child. I have an idea, but he's always gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just real shit. I guarantee you, my dad didn't think I was gonna be who I am today. He wanted me to be probably someone so different. And that's something I also want to talk about. Parents pushing their dreams on to their children. Please stop. I know our generation is different, but I'm going to speak on it. I'm not saying my parents did that, but I'm just saying it just doesn't make any sense to do that. Like, how are you going to sit here and try to map out your child's life? Don't get me wrong. I understand religious beliefs and all that is a factor coming to play. That's how you raise your child, but at the end of the day, your child is going to be who your child wants to be within those boundaries that you set. And some people just try so hard to put their failures on their child, and it pushes their child away, and it also makes them rebellious, and it makes them want to just it dims their light. You never know what you have. You never know. You never know. And it's like if you're suppressing their dreams for yours, it's like, what if your kid's a millionaire and you're suppressing their dreams because you want them to be a certain thing? You want your kid to be a lawyer. Yeah, lawyers make money, but come on now. What if your kid is something better than that? Something that's so different, that's rare. Rare. The effort, people. That goes back to the effort and the work. I don't mind my kid being who my kid wants to be. My job as a parent and as a human and just as a person is to educate all of everyone that I touch, everyone that I talk to, everyone that I interact with. I want them to walk away with maybe learning something or maybe feeling something differently. You feel me? So it's like my job as a mom is to dead ass just make sure that my son is straight. Doesn't do no shit that will get him caught up, but he's straight and he's internally happy. He's mentally okay. He's not I don't want him to have the worries of the little shit. I want my son to be able to understand that he can be himself unapologetically. Unfortunately, in this world, he has to monitor himself outside my doors, but inside my house, he can be himself unapologetically, and I'm gonna be myself too. Shit, you want to sing on a little karaoke? Let's bust it out, get the dual mic. Let's have a fucking rap battle. I don't care. You want to play doing this and that? Let's do. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I'm willing to put that effort in with everything. My job, my aspirations, my podcast. Maybe y'all might see me singing a little bit. If y'all didn't know, Shorty got the vocals. I ain't know Whitney Houston, Jennifer Hudson. I have a nice voice. I don't know. If you know, you know. I like downplay it a little bit. But I be fucking flossing. Anyway, but yeah, I put the effort in everything, and I just want everyone around me to also put the effort in everything. Even if we're not even close, put the effort in. Do your due diligence to know that at least you did everything that you could do before you at least gave up. Don't be a quitter. Quitting is easy. It's you going further and progressing is what's hard, because life is hard. Obstacles are hard. The stress of everything gets to you. But we still need to put the effort in to be better people, not only for society, but for ourselves and for our children and for our people that are around us. Because who wants to be a shitty person? Who wants to be a shitty friend? Who wants to be a shitty anything? You know what I'm saying? Put forth what you want. Don't ask for something you can't fucking do. Like, come on, it's common sense. A plus B equals motherfucking what? Say it with me, y'all. Motherfucking C, A. Motherfucking C, A. That's all. That's all. It's been nice chopping up with y'all. It's been a cute 45 minutes. You know. I know y'all are still waiting for the topics that y'all asked for, but I want to talk about this today. Like, I'm sorry. Like, trust me. I'll show y'all right now. Look. And the ones that are listening to the audio, not listening to the YouTube, I am about to show them the notes that I took for what was asked. So follow me on my Instagram account, and I do little polls and stuff. I'm gonna get back into it because honestly, talking to y'all always brightens up my day. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I really fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all. So anyway, I'm about to show y'all. Y'all asked me to talk about women empowerment and trust and all this. And like, we talked about trust. And like, I have my notes. You see me flipping. You see the little sticky. Boop. Look at it. Women empowerment, all that. Okay? But with this episode, because you know me, I give y'all sneak peeks if I left y'all hanging last week. Let me put this out. So, as I said, we're going to do chop it up session. Okay? So, when it comes to the chop it up session, we're going to do it with my boys. And you guys asked me to talk about women empowerment. And I want to talk about women empowerment, but I'm going to do it with a twist. Because the episodes drop on what? Freaky Friday. Right? This wasn't too freaky. This was cute. So, you know, next week we got to go freaky with it. So, as y'all are waiting for the next episode to drop on Friday, and I promise you, it will drop on Friday. Like, I'm not playing. I got to put the effort in. Boom. Like what I did there? Wrapping it up. This is going to be the question. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all who I'm talking to, but where do you think the fine line gets crossed between that whole shit and women empowerment? If you don't already, follow me on Twitter. It's at Randi Time. Tap into Talking Time with Randi as well on Instagram. But my personal page is at Princess Randi with 4 eyes. Tap in because that's where I do the polls. And I'm going to put this question up. I'm going to give y'all time. I give y'all homework. I don't know if y'all really do it. But this time the question is, and I'll repeat it. Look at, I'm flipping, ain't nothing happening. Where do you think the fine line gets crossed between that whole shit and woman empowerment? In that whole shit, because on my show, there is no motherfucking double standards, and that's on motherfucking period, okay? So, on my show, that whole shit can also be for men, because I'm sorry, men are definitely hoes. I know niggas that have bodies like 180. That's that whole shit. I'm sorry. So, men can be hoes, women can be hoes. Equality in this bitch. Equality in here. I'm not playing with y'all. So, tell me. All right? I hope y'all like this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel when you guys watch the visual. And I love y'all. Don't forget to stay fly and stay high.